Alright guys, welcome back to another account update. Today just gonna be going over everything. I do currently want to say we have been battling back and forth between 73 for giving each other the star. We've been getting it, 73 has been getting it, and then a random illegal migrant will come to one of our kingdoms and basically the star comes back to us or it'll go back to them. 73 did supposedly, so they say, have 3 Krakens going to them, but they all backed out. And I honestly think that's because they just have so much power that they keep having the star, and if one goes, then none of them are gonna go. I think they're all kind of like a package deal sort of thing, is my guess. So I'm gonna say that's kind of why they didn't want to go over there anymore. I did promise 3 people that I would talk about them in the video because, you know, everybody wanted to be like Toast. Toast, my guy. So we got the Queen of the Kingdom, Bisha. Now, this is all propaganda mail. Obviously, this is like the top people in our kingdom. We got our cities. And then we got all of our R4, R2. I'm the publisher, obviously. And then I did also promise. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to search in here. Let's see. Where is he at? Where is he at? Looking for Creatander. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, I did do a like 7 days. I think in total I've done 10 so far. 10 days of like giving out flux grips. So this is what's in his profile. He's also been messaging me about wanting to be in the video. And then I just had Crimson message me as well. So we got Crimson, bro's a Champions of Olympia tryhard. Definitely a tryhard. But yeah, so we got all those then. Alright. So now I kind of want to go over my bag. This is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I spent all of my speed ups to come second place. I was first for a while, but the queen came up and she took first. I took second. So I got second place on Founder of Civilization. I did end up pushing to City Hall 25, as you can tell by my power being so high now. Apart with that, I haven't really upgraded anything in here other than my shaft mining for better gold gathering speed. And then if we come over here, everything still kind of looks the same. I've been working on bodkin arrows. I most likely will make a video on this, but attack is honestly probably the best stat for KVK1 and KVK2 just because the commanders are so weak. Attack is what's going to get you your KP and get you obviously all those kills and stuff like that. You're not going to be as tanky, so your trades may not be as good because obviously you don't have as much health and defense, but overall that attack is just going to give you all your kill points. So that's what I'm going to start focusing on. Coming to my Thutmose, he is level 58, about to be level 59. I'll have him max soon. This is kind of what my gear stats are looking like at the moment. I would say it's pretty good. I am really debating on running Sun Tzu Ethelfled as well. I haven't really decided yet. It's going to kind of depend on how good I can get my Thutmose YSG. I am going to be running Windswept on Sun Tzu, probably with the shield. I have the Windswept on Minamoto right now for forts, but I most likely will probably have a second march. So that'll be nice. We come to equipment. As you can see, I've crafted a shit ton of gathering gear for all my main gatherers. And that's because I've been farming gems like absolute madman, because we are now in zone 3. So this is literally just straight gems. Every last thing in here is practically gems. So yeah, if this thing went back any longer, I would look like I have no life. I'm gonna be 100% honest. So we have that. We do have some events coming up soon. Let's see where they're at. So we have 7K gem event coming up soon. We have melon market coming soon. I now have a 5th farm in here. So I now have 5 farms. So I will probably get around 500 mil of each resource between all the farms. Not 100 mil of each resource per farm, but that'll be nice. Have a shit ton of resources. Keep upgrading my hospitals. I'll upgrade my alliance center. And you get this up so I can get that extra 2 helps. That'll be nice for research and helping me max out all these attack stats. And then obviously I'll come back in once attack is basically the highest I can get in, and I'll go health and then defense. Defense is like the last of my concern right now. Let's see if I can pull up my March stats real quick, because I have everybody gathering right now. I do believe I have a picture somewhere if I can find that real quick. I believe it is up here. Yes. So, oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm looking for my field stats. Oh well, it's about 70% attack, 73% defense, and about 35% health. And then March speed is sitting around 63 with just archers. It's alright, I guess. I know people playing infantry with higher march speed than me, which I'm a little upset about, because the reason I played archers was because of, like, it's almost like a mix of cav and infantry. It's like where you meet in the middle. You have the attack and you have defense and march speed. But oh well, that's fine. Coming over here, I'm up to 313 gold heads right now, so gold heads are doing pretty nice. I gonna be close by the time YSG wheel comes around. It'll be close, like between me expertising him or not. I unfortunately might need a second wheel and max out a second wheel. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on if I'm gonna get it or not. I'll be really happy if I get a first wheel, because that'll be awesome for chaining throughout KVK. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Legendary materials is alright. Blueprint chest is alright. I am going to be doing the 222, 2 leadership, 2 KVK, and 2 set piece for archers. So that's going to be my goal. I'm going to try and get, once we get our first egg event, I'm going to try and get the leadership pants, which will be amazing. Give me extra health. And there's that. Yeah, as I said, I've been farming gems like a madman. I don't remember how many I had last video, but I know it was nowhere near this. I did end up topping up my $3 flux for all the dailies and stuff like that. It is going to take a while to get my castle up, unfortunately. But honestly, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I'd much rather run max tier 4 as long as I can before going to T5, just between March speed and how much gold you need. But all my farms are doing pretty well as well. They're all, this one's going to 20, this one's going to 20, this one's going to 19, and then I believe this one's about to go to 19. This one's going to 17, as this is a newer farm. So there is that. But yeah, honestly, I need to work on my resources. I'm just going to start saving all my resources in my bag that I get in my bag from here on out. I'm also going to start saving my speed ups from here on out too. They're not that great because I used about 50-60 days to go to 25. I upgraded my wall. I upgraded my trading post to 24, and then I upgraded my city hall. And just to push that last little bit of power, I also upgraded a gold mine to 25 and another one to 25. So yeah, I didn't really care about the gems just because I've been mining them so much. It really does not affect me at all. I'm not sure if I was R4 in the last video, but if I wasn't, I am now. So yeah, we are looking for migrants. This is a lie. We're trying to find 12 mil and above. So if you are interested in migrating, it is a good kingdom. I do believe that we have a really good chance in KVK against 73. It all comes down to who's going to have the people who listen more and stuff like that, obviously. But yeah, I think other than that, it's kind of really all that needs up. I needed to update. I don't have really anything else going on right now. I mean, I have 135,000 archers. I want to kind of have that around 3 or 400k. Yeah, probably around 400k by the time KVK comes. I'll probably spam out archers once we get the pre-KVK event. I'm not too worried about troop count right now. I do want to try and obviously get a full march to 200k soon, just for events and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really care for troop count right now, just because honestly I want something for Ark of Osiris. Yes, we were eliminated. It was bound to happen. But yeah, other than that, if you did enjoy the video, do like, subscribe, comment where you're at. If you have any questions or anything about the game, obviously you can also comment that, let me know, or message me on Discord if you're in my alliance. But other than that, you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching, and peace.